Hello Reformers and welcome back to Viking Conquest. Now when we left off we had just established a rather wonderful trade route and, well, I was a bit unsure as to where to head next. Now of course I have gone up here and I did interact with these two villages. They didn't really give us much. I think they gave us one soapstone extra and that was it. So that was a bit disappointing. Oh, yes, and probably one tar as well. I can't really remember, because I've been doing a little bit of outfitting, as you can see here. I thought to myself that if Asbjorn is going to stick with us, which I very much hope he does, because you never know, he might. He might have a problem with our companions, but he might have a problem with Beta more than likely. But if he does stay, then it would be rather wonderful for him to have some pretty decent gear. So I just purchased some gear for about 2,000 pennies at Tunsborg, and as you can see, that he's outfitted in some pretty decent stuff. Helgi, I don't think really needs it. Don't think he really needs much, so I'm just going to leave him the way it is. Now, I've checked in here, and I don't think there's a ransom broker. Let me just really quickly check, just to make sure. Nope, there is no ransom broker or anything. So we're just going to travel to another port. We are going to be heading to England, yes. And that requires us to go to Dunwich, I suppose. That's going to cost 600, which is actually quite a lot, but it is a pretty fair distance. So let's do it. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what kind of business we're going to get, and I'm not entirely sure where we are actually going to get it. That is the main problem I'm having right now, because obviously we do need to, sort of think about that. We need to make sure that we know what we're going to be doing and what kind of business and what kind of enterprise we are going to be investing in. I'm very interested to see how that goes because, well, suffice it to say, I'm actually pretty excited about this whole thing because I've never really done a merchant build. I've never really invested heavily in trade skill, and so doing this is actually kind of a first for me. I mean, yeah, sometimes I've done some trading and, sometimes I've gone here or there and taken a couple of pieces of loot and items from battles and, items from villages and things like that. But again, as I mentioned in the previous episode, it just seems like Viking Conquest is meant to be played with trade skill in mind, with the exception of obviously looting and pillaging monasteries. That's what I used to do way back in the original version of Viking Conquest. I used to do a little bit of, well, monastery pillaging. Yes, they were obviously not very happy about that, that's for sure. Anyway, we are now here at Dunwich, and we can sell some things. Oh yes, tar is extremely good here. Iron is pretty decent. Soapstone is okay. And ale is still not good. Furs. Furs are quite nice. That's good. Alright. And there's a lot of wheat here. So I'm going to take 2 more bags of wheat. Because is it wheat? I think it is wheat that we need to take to Hadrian's Wall. And I think I might make the journey up there in just a second. So let's just sell what we need to sell. I think we can sell some iron here. Oh yeah, we can sell tar here for a pretty decent amount. So I'm happy with that. There we go. Wow, we weren't able to get that much tar, were we? That was pretty bad. Seems like wool to Dorstadt and then, jewelry and wine and all that sort of thing to Reba is the way to go. So I'm going to just sell this, sell the iron as well. There we are, 3,200, and I don't have anything else because the ale is not actually doing that well here. So I'm just going to sell that, and we're going to assess some local prices, because we've got to make sure that we know what we're doing here. So yeah, buying wool here and selling it at Dorstadt is just an absolutely crazy amount of money, and we're probably going to try and do that as soon as possible. But again, what we also need, we kind of need to watch out for... A-leech! Aha! Buying ale here and selling it at A-leech would bring a profit of 87 pennies per item. That's pretty decent. Buying iron here and selling it at Dorstadt. Oh, so I just sold some iron for less of a profit. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take another journey. And can I not go to A-leech from here? It seems like I can't go to A-leech from here. It seems like I'm going to have to go to the other side of the country. And we're going to have to leave from here. I thought I could go this way, all the way along the coast, and then just go up here, and there's A-leech. I thought we'd be able to go like that, but it seems like we're going to have to do it a different way, which I'm not extremely happy about. So I guess we're just going to have to do that. There's not much I can do about it, really. I mean, wow, there's actually a bunch of people over there, which would be quite cool to fight, perhaps, but yeah, probably not. Probably not. Anyway, let's just make our way over. I'm gonna... Should I... run... okay, that's not very good, is it? Okay, whoa, this has not been... Wait a minute. This hasn't been refreshed yet? It's taken a long time to refresh. Okay, so it seems like we might have to do battle with these guys.
That's a nice head you have.
Yes, it seems like we will have to. Alright, so we at least have Asbjorn with a much, much better amount of gear and loot and all that sort of thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I did obviously get a much better helm in the previous episode, so hopefully that's going to help us out. I am going to get out my sling here, even though these guys that we're fighting, I think they actually have very good shields and very good armor, so I'm extremely worried about it. Oh yeah, I also should mention that my axe, I believe, is broken, and I've just remembered that now. So, yes, it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well, but again, let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. We might be able to make something of it. If we don't, then, well... Can't really do much about it, I suppose. We're just going to have to try our best. What are these guys doing? They're seeming to be taking quite a long time to get over here. But I guess I really shouldn't welcome them, should I? It's just like, oh yes, yeah, come over here and beat us silly. Yes, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so let's just hope that our guys actually do a good job. Now, bear in mind that Asbjorn has a pretty decent amount of power throw. I was about to say power. I don't know why that. But yes, he has a decent amount of power throw, so I'm hopeful that he'll be able to do a lot of damage to these guys. Okay, no, you're not going to be able to do anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Our guys are going to absolutely murder you. Yes. Let's tell them to charge in. I'm going to distract these guys. No, come on now. Don't die. Are you serious? I really had a lot of faith in these guys, but apparently my faith was misplaced. Quite obviously. Now I'm pretty sad, to be honest, because I really thought that we had a overwhelming yes, the reach, really. Yes, I really thought that we had an overwhelming chance for us to succeed here, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I'm very, very disappointed by that, actually. And now I'm going to die from blood loss, which is even worse. Ah, blood loss. Okay. Well, I guess that's my own fault for getting involved with these guys. But, oh no! Oh, come on, I died from blood loss? That is so sad, because I actually personally feel like I would have been able to defeat these guys. Ah, that's such a shame. Oh, I actually had some tar left. Oh. I actually had some tar left? Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that I had tar left. Oh well, never mind. Okay. That's fine. We can start, we can start again. It's not really a big deal. Seems like we don't even lose our companions in this particular fight. So I'm pretty happy with that. I only lost 1,500. I actually had some tar? Oh, I had some tar down here. I didn't even see that because I have such a large inventory. Oh, well, my bad. My bad, in very, very much so my bad. Oh well, never mind. Okay. Now, at least we have been given a bit of experience here. No, it's just a rusty axe. Doesn't seem like it is broken. Okay, well that's fine then, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, point is that oh, I will not kill you if you join me. Yeah, at least we had a little bit of experience, sort of fighting with our current setup, and that's pretty good. That actually gives us a good opportunity to take a look and see what's going on with our companions and to make sure we know what kind of units they actually are. I'm a bit worried about actually being killed again, but obviously I don't have any units that I can lose, which is fantastic because they're all in the quarters. And I suppose it does sort of, kind of say that I'm by no means, and I know this may seem difficult to believe, but I am no means an expert when it comes to actually playing in Mount and Blade. I am not very good when it comes to combat. Just bear that in mind. And also, obviously, the fact that Viking Conquest is kind of harsh when it comes to certain gameplay elements. For example, the blood loss. I can turn that off, obviously, but I kind of felt like it was kind of realistic, and I thought it might be a pretty interesting take on things, because I didn't really want to disable everything that makes it, you know, Viking Conquest. I didn't want to be playing just Warband with a different setup or anything like that, so I kind of wanted to do that and see what's going on. Okay, let's get behind them. Let's get behind them, see if we can do some increased damage. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, this is exactly what I mean. This guy right here, this guy right in front of me right here, he has really good armor. And I don't know why he's able to defend against me all the time. It's very irritating. Yeah, but anyway, it seems like we are going to be once again taken prisoner, and I also suffered an injury. No! Okay, well, doesn't matter so much. It really does not matter, because we're okay, you know? We're absolutely fine. I mean, yes, okay, losing a bunch of this is kind of annoying, but in general, it's actually not even a big problem. It is not a big problem at all. So, let's just stay calm and see what we can do as we go over here and try and recoup some of our losses. I mean, I still have a bunch of wheat. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go back up to Hadrian's Wall. I'm not able to go there right now. And there are some robbers over there. I just have to be really, really careful about those guys, because they're all over the place by the looks of things. And that's really quite sad, because I would have expected them not really to have such a large presence here, but apparently the vassals are really lazy. Why are the vassals so lazy? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to cut away here because, well, it's just traveling time, isn't it? And hopefully I'm not going to get preyed upon by even more predators. Alright, so we are almost there, and the main thing that I'm wanting to do here is, because I've heard from certain people, you know who you are, that Ireland is a very, very rich land in terms of wool production. And I would very much like to go to most of the villages around here and see if we can get a huge amount of wool. That's basically all I'm doing over here. I mean, I'd like to obviously... Oh no, we're being preyed upon by bandits! Yes, bandits. But also, obviously, I would like to sell my ale. The ale is also a big deal here. But anyway, once we've killed these bandits, hopefully I'll be able to venture forth and try and get a bunch of wool from the various villages. Where are the enemies? I'm gonna tell my guy to charge in here so that he can sort of show me where they are. They must be coming from over there. Okay, so I've lost my sling, by the way, so I have no more ranged damage, but that's not really a big deal. I personally don't think that's a big problem. And these guys are going to be very easy to kill. Come on, Beta, help me. What is he doing, by the way? Is he literally just... He's using his sling? Yes, of course he is. Okay, well, I do need to find a physician here as well, by the way, because obviously... You know, that is going to be quite necessary, because we do have that -1 agility wound, and we don't want that wound to become permanent. So let's just try our best to get healed as well. Alright, come on, there's one more enemy, and then we can walk around and try and get some wool. Come on, let's do this. I wish Beta was actually doing a better job, to be honest. I feel like he is absolutely pointless with his... throwing stones and all that sort of thing. Oh, well, never mind. There's 250 pennies for us as we go and search for a physician. Alright, so I've done a little bit of checking right here, and we've tried to obviously do the assess local prices thing. And as you can see, Helgi apparently has our highest trade skill at 9. How crazy is that? That's real crazy. Anyway, as you can see, buying wool here and selling it at Dorstad would bring a profit of 407. Oh, how crazy. That is really, really nice. So we're probably going to pick some of that up in just a second. Actually, buying iron here would also bring a profit at Dorstad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these things here. I'm going to sell the furs as well, because we have some. I'm going to sell the iron. And we are going to be picking up some wool. I know this wool is actually pretty expensive for what it is, but I feel like trading the ale for the wool is a pretty decent bet, because in the grand scheme of things, this wool is going to sell for about 700 at Dorstad in comparison to, you know, just lugging around this ale any further. And it's kind of annoying, in my opinion, to sort of take this all the way around the place. So there we go. That's what we're going to do. Now, let's try and find a physician. I mean, I could probably just find that myself, actually, but it is nighttime, so we're probably not going to find it that easily. which I kind of feel is a bit of a fault of the Viking Conquest DLC, because I kind of would wish that there would be a bit of a shortcut to the physician. So it should be, you know, on the main menu here, so that I'd be able to just check it out. So, guess I'm gonna have to wait until daytime. Ah, we finally found a physician. I need you to tend my wounds. There we are. Oh yes, pliers. How fantastic, yes. Using pliers. Okay, so let's make sure that we don't get pounced upon. Oh yeah, by the way, Egil has returned. So we're gonna start probably getting a bunch of complaints soon. But there you go, we're getting some more wool. My goal for this is literally to outfit my inventory full of wool. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. And then we're going to make our way over. Oh my, wow, okay, yes, let's be a bit careful of these. Are these any good? Irish skirmishers and Irish warriors. I don't know the little bracketed titles right there. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but I guess I can just continue. I have a pretty decent pathfinding skill. Do I actually have... I have some points to spend. Huh. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? So let's spend some points in... I don't even need surgery. I mean, persuasion's not really going to do much good. I guess I could just do power strike. I think that would probably be the best. Maybe we could go for some weapon maintenance, but I think that is a party skill, so it's not really necessary. Could get some riding skill. But riding skill has always not really done very good for us so far. Okay, I'm just gonna do power strike just to make sure that we can actually deal damage. You know, that's always a good idea. So let's just head in here. Maybe we'll fight these guys after we pick up this bit of wool. I'm gonna take some iron as well, because apparently Dorstad is very good at buying iron as well. All right, shall we go in? Let's go in against these guys and see how we do. These guys actually don't seem that armored, so we should be able to do it. It's 5 against 5. Egil is actually pretty decently geared as well. Is he? Question mark? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find that out very soon. Very soon indeed. But it really depends on how we want to encounter them, because obviously they're right there over the hill, and I kind of want to get the height advantage if at all possible. I think that would be pretty nice. But if we can't, then, well, I don't know. I mean, our stamina has already gone to normal. Well, now it's high because I stopped walking, but still. I guess I'm just going to have to wait around here, which is not exactly great. I really should take away Betas, or Betas, or whatever his name is. I really should take away his thrown weapon. Is he using a sling or not? It seems like he's using thrown spears. That's weird, because when we were pounced upon by those thieves earlier in the episode, we were thinking that he was using a sling because he took so long to react to our being besetted upon. So it's very strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, well, I don't really mind. I don't have any ranged weapons either because they got stolen. So let's see if... Oh. You're gonna do this, aren't you? Yes. Okay, so these guys, I know these guys, right? Not personally. I don't know them personally, but these guys are annoying. And by annoying, I mean extremely annoying, because what they do is they literally just run away from you all the time while using their slings to attack you. Now, I'm going to wait here. Going to wait for my stamina to replenish itself just a little bit, just to make sure that everything is working as intended, because we want to run after them for quite some time. Okay. Shall we go? Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, no, not like that. Thank you very much. Could you just actually charge properly? There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, so the difficulty with skirmishers is catching up to them. And obviously, whoa, that guy, that's Egil, isn't it? He has a huge amount of athletics skill by the looks of things. Okay, so I'm just going to continue moving forward here. Hopefully our guys will be able to deal a little bit of damage to them. Egil is probably going to get eliminated pretty fast. Like that. Yeah. Okay, come on now. This is the only warrior that they have in their party as far as I'm aware, so this should be a pretty easy victory for us. There we go, nice. Now they're skirmishers. Let us turn our attention to them. Ooh, that was a nice shot, Helgi. Very good. Did you see that? That was absolutely an amazing shot right there. He hit him right square in the chest. Kill him. Yes. There we go. Kill this one as well. I'm not gonna deal with that guy because yes, there we are. Yes. Okay, so they ran out, I guess, of ammunition. It seems like they ran out of ammunition, to be honest, because if they hadn't, I'm pretty sure they would have continued running away. Because they have quite a bit of space to go, but there you are. Nice. Okay, so we were able to do that, and so that gives us much more in the way of knowledge, shall we say. And that knowledge is, of course, to help us with reassuring us that we have the ability to tackle any bandits around here. And I think that's really, really good. Okay, so Helgi, considering he has a huge amount of trade skill, I am going to tell Ejul you have my support in this, and he should hold his tongue. Ah, yes. Say ah. Anyway, there we go. Okay, so that was decent. That was decent. So if any of those small guys, you know, small bandit parties turn up, and they have Irish skirmishers, warriors, etc., we should be absolutely fine to tackle them and, you know, hopefully win as a result. So let's continue getting stone, actually. I'm not entirely sure if stone is any good. Wine, 803 for that wine? No, thank you very much. Let's just continue moving around here. It's actually nice to have a little bit of a different... Oh my! Yeah, let's... pay for free passage. Yes. Pay for free passage, because I am not wanting to fight those guys. They are horsemen. Yes. Okay, so that's something that we need to look out for as well. These guys are not actually going to be that difficult, but I don't really want to fight any further, to be honest. So, yeah, I could get some hides there, not really necessary. But, yeah, I guess I could actually do this off-screen. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around Ireland, and I'm going to try and find as much wool as possible, as I mentioned. And yeah, by the way, if you have any suggestions about where we should place our enterprise, then by all means let me know. I'm thinking London at the moment. Maybe Dunwich. It really depends. One of those, maybe. But really depends which faction we're going to join in the end anyway. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.